horrible crime terrifying South Florida animal lovers. Pet horses found slaughtered in their own stalls, their bodies hacked to bits.
In this special report, investigative reporter TERRI Parker reveals the disturbing motive.
A delicacy on a dish. Some people are willing to shell out big money to dine on horse meat, believing it has magical curative powers. Selling or buying horse meat is illegal, but that's not stopping organized rings of horse butchers from killing pets. We must caution you, this video is disturbing.
His markings were awesome. You know, it was just, he was an awesome horse in every way.
Alan Owens raised Comanche from birth. He and his wife treated the blue-eyed colt like a child.
He was just a special horse.
A pet whose owners adored him, up until an August morning 2 years ago.
As my wife approached, she wasn't greeted with the call that she got greeted with every morning. Instead, Mary Ellen Owens found Comanche butchered. What looked like the work of a hungry alligator carried out by the hands of a human. Cut his throat, cut him down and butchered him right on the floor of his stall, and left the remains for my wife to find. Comanche was the first in a string of 22 recent horse slaughters across South Florida. Thoroughbreds, horses with engraved halters, pets killed right on their owner's property, their bodies left mutilated in the scalding Florida sun.
There's a monstrous demand for horse meat.
Horse meat, a delicacy in some parts of the world. Richard COUTO, an investigator for the South Florida Humane Society, is horrified by what he calls a growing black market trade.
90% of the edible meat is taken off the carcasses, and many times the legs are taken, the animal's decapitated.
COUTO says horse meat sells for up to $40 a pound. A 2,000-pound horse could bring $8,000 in the black market.
These people are doing this for a living.
COUTO says it's a third world custom. Horse meat is not only a delicacy, but a magic elixir.
They think that horse meat is a cure-all, that it's going to cure blood disorders, it's going to cure AIDS, that it helps with the side effects from chemotherapy.
But in fact, horse meat can be toxic from steroids and medicines.
A very rural area. This horse was dumped here probably very early this morning.
COUTO helps raid illegal slaughter farms in rural Miami. He finds starving horses tied to trees, eating garbage, waiting for slaughter. One of them, a former $1 million racehorse named Freedom's Flight, ended up here after breaking his leg in a race. COUTO saved Freedom's Flight and nursed him back to health. But other horses were not so lucky.
My horse was tied to a palm tree. His throat was slit. Okay, and he wasn't dead when they were taking his meat off his body.
Yvonne Rodriguez wants justice for Geronimo, and 4 people have been arrested so far. Santiago Cabrera and Luis Miguel Cordero admitted they sat on the horses, held their mouths closed while they butchered them alive.
It's inconceivable that supposedly human beings could do this to an animal.
The horror of the killings has spread across the country to western Palm Beach County, where every other front yard houses horses.
Can I say that it'll never go into the Treasure Coast, Palm Beach? No, I can't say that.
No, it's very worrying. It's very worrying. Very worrying, I have to say.
Martin Dean stables house over 30 horses, from older brood mares to champion jumpers. Like most Loxahatchee farms, the horses graze just feet from the road. He's taken steps to protect them from black market butchers.
I have to say, you know, I've got 2 front fields that I am not using at the moment. I'm not putting horses out there. Yeah, you know, it's just too easy, isn't it?
Actually, as big as they are, horses are very friendly and trusting animals, and it's easy to get them to come right up to a stranger.
It's the knowing that their horses loved people and probably did not realize the danger until it was too late that haunts the horse owners.
But that's mine, my horse. Okay, and he wasn't raised to be someone's delicacy on a plate.
We will get past this. I may not ever get over it, but getting these people to justice will help.
Miami-Dade police and the South Florida SPCA continue their investigations into the illegal horse slaughters. Investigators caution horse owners to make sure you have locks on your gates, lights near your stalls, and to be very cautious of anyone you sell a horse to. Many horses that are sold for a little money end up in those slaughter farms. TERRI Parker, WPBF 25 News.